Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we are going to be taking a look at this guy. This is the Hammond Collection Concavenator. So I'm just going to move the figure to the side so we can have a look at the packaging first. So, the packaging of this figure is pretty much the same as all of the Hammond Collection figures, where it looks like it is a shipping crate, a transporter sort of thing for the dinosaur. And obviously you would have got a nice view of the figure there. As you can see, that is where the head would have been, that's where a hand would have been, sort of thing. So we've got a nice embossed T-Rex skeleton and the Hammond Collection logo and the words and all that kind of stuff. And on the top, more embossed goodness. On this side, we've got Hammond Collection. On this side, we've got the Concavenator and the movie it's from, Fallen Kingdom. And on the back, we've got a nice image of the figure itself with some more Jurassic World and Hammond Collection logos and a little bit of a bio. Recognisable due to its distinctly shaped spine, the Concavenator is on display and encased in history as Claire visits the Lockwood estate. So, yes, this is not a dinosaur that was alive in the franchise, but it is one of the taxidermy or the model dinosaurs that's in the Lockwood Estate's little private museum thing. It's in one of those little diorama things that the Indoraptor destroys, though I don't think it actually destroys the Concavenator one. So, here is the figure, and like all Hammond Collection figures, this one has not disappointed. So we're going to close a look up at the head, and this thing does look amazing. The eyes have been printed really well on both sides, as to be expected from a more premier, a more like, just a more collector-friendly line. So that looks really nice. The teeth have all been painted really well, and the roof of the mouth has actually been painted this time, because obviously normally the roof of the mouth is not painted on Mattel figures. So we have this nice dark red patterning on the face, which turns into like a brownie colour and then turns into orange. That sort of has like a little Indoraptor stripe of orange that stops. And the orange starts again on its little reverse shark fin spine and then goes all the way down to the tip of the tail. And we've got like a brown markings here around the butt and under the tail. And then we've got like a weird off-white creamy colour that starts from the back of the jaw and goes to the butt. And we also have painted claws. We have painted toe claws, and we have painted hand claws. You know Mattel are putting money into this when we have painted claws, and also have just paint running the length of the figure. For this, I'm pretty sure the tail has just been moulded in the orange plastic, and then the brown markings have just been painted on. But yes, the Hammond Collection Concavenator is an awesome figure. I'm still waiting for my T-Rex to arrive. Hopefully that will be here in time for it to be a review next month. But you never know. I might not even bother reviewing it because obviously the Hammond Collection T-Rex, the excitement for that one has been and gone. But anyway, for articulation of the Hammond Collection Concavenator, the mouth can open pretty wide. Hold on. There we go. The mouth can open really wide because both the top and bottom jaw do work separately. That is with both sections of the mouth open as far as they'll go. Obviously, if I just close the bottom jaw, then it kind of looks a little bit derpy with just the top jaw open. But if I close the top jaw and just open the bottom jaw, then it looks alright. It looks alright with just the bottom jaw open. But yeah, the head is attached to the neck on a ball joint, so we can get some nice movement there. The neck is also attached to the body on a ball joint, so we get some really nice movement there. And when that matches up, we can get it looking left and right really, really well when you get it to match up. It can also look up all the way, and it can look, it can look down, but it can't look all the way down. But it can look as down as what a Concavenator would need to. The arms can go in and out, and they can also go back and forth. The elbows are also on a hinge, so the elbows can move. That also classes as a swivel. The wrist is also on a hinge, and that also classes as a swivel. I'm not entirely sure if Concavenator had human-like hands like this, because I meant it's got 3 fingers and a thumb, so it's like it's got human hands. Obviously, one more finger, and then it would have been human hands, but it's odd. I don't know if Concavenator had those, but it kind of makes the dinosaur a bit more scary, because it means that this dinosaur could easily pick you up, or pick whatever its chosen prey is up. For the legs, they can go forward and backwards. They can do a full 360. They can also go in and out. This leg doesn't really like going in and out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this leg, this leg doesn't really like going in and out that much. But this one does. The knees can obviously go forward and back. That's fully back, and that is fully forward. And obviously that can be a swivel. Then we have the ankle, I think, which can go forward and back as well as and swivel. And then we have the foot, which can go forward and back and rotate as well. The tail is on a ball joint. The tail is separate in the box. You do have to clip this on, but you know, it is on a ball joint, a nice squeaky ball joint, and also has the bendy wire in it. I don't really like using the bendy wire much, because, you know, use it too much and it will break and start poking through the rubber. And also sometimes, once you've bent it, things don't like returning to neutral poses. Luckily, the Concavenator tail does. This tip doesn't have any bendy wire in it, so that is always going to have a little bit of a kink in it. But, oh well. Now, one of the things about Hammond collection figures is they can balance on one leg. So, can we make the Concavenator balance on one leg? I want it to get in a pose like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. That didn't even take much doing. Oops. But yeah, that honestly didn't even take that much doing. I had more trouble getting the Parasaurolophus to balance on one leg, because, my god, that thing didn't really want to do one leg. But yeah, the Concavenator will happily balance on one leg. So, yeah, it can do one-legged stuff. I might actually have that as its... Oops. I think I'll actually have this as its pose in the thumbnail. But for now, yeah, I'll just leave it there. But, yeah. That's all I can really say about it. There isn't really anything else to say about this figure. If you're on the edge of... If you're between deciding whether or not to get the Hammond collection, I'm just going to say get it, because they are worth it. They are amazing figures. There isn't as many figures in this line as there are, say, like the main Mattel line. So, obviously, your collection is going to be much smaller, but it is going to look so much better because of the articulation on these guys. They're not all just going to be stood there in bog standard poses. You can make them look exciting, like this. So, yeah, that's all I can really say about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!